I mean, yeah, we peppered that, and then Crazy
More
Catmon
base
keeps
wishes
going
he
through
was
and-
us.
Oh my
so
god.
he could do the scoreboard in fucking 29
Someone clip that.
hours.
In 20 weeks. Fire all phasers! Holy shit, I got him. Here we go. I love the Mothman dance. That's like my favorite shit in the whole world right now. But I had to do the robot. Because I was like, Hums how to show me the robot. Woo! Doing the robot to the nuke. That's the best ever.
This coat here comes with it too. I like this coat. It goes with my outfit really, really well.
Yeah, it does. I suppose it doesn't much matter for me because I got the damn, what do you call it, goofy head. I'm just glad I got the damn tricentennial head. This is really kind of against everything that I stand for. That's how this fucking, all of it is against everything I stand for. Like, dude, you guys watch me be Mr. Super Dodgy Boy flying all over the place, you know what I mean? So to stand here and just be like, it's a very different thing.
Main system reactivating combat mode. I've looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft.
So let's pepper this fucker down.
You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage. Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your console offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus and win this.
Hello there.
You guys can lick my balls. Bro, what the fuck are you swinging at?
The enemy can't take much more.
Fucking feed his ass to beans, bitch! That's what's up! Ah! Fucking get some!
Enemy
That was fucking quality. Yeah. Fucking take that dirt nap, motherfucker! What's good? What the fuck is good?
Raven.
Coughing down on this motherfucker's grave. Nice! Let's go! Okay, this is a badass. I know we look
Hacker
ridiculous,
Man.
but it's badass.
He's the most powerful hacker of all time.
Holy shit. That's epic. I've never seen that before. Damn.
Right. I
Clip?
thought I had a bad day.
You thought you had a bad day? Oof. Imagine walking around, going around like that all day. So everyone's just staring at your butt cheeks. All day. I don't even know what to say about
Dewey Marbles 13 just redeemed seconds. For 1 points.
Holy shit!
Dewey Marbles 13 said, "We broke the stream."
Violetta_Watto said, LOL going dark.
Dewey Marbles 13 said, LOL.
Hello? Can you guys hear my microphone now?
Violetta_Watto said, SU Timber.
Are we outside now?
StoneBurq said, "Are we outside now?"
Okay. And you guys should be able to hear me, which if you guys heard me say that, then I think
Dewey Marbles
we can
13
hear
said,
me.
"Yes."
Zero Dork 30. More like Zero Dork Thirsty for sure. If I had any sense, I would have one of these cameras, or what do you call it, one of my lights outside. So that way when you guys do stuff with the lights, it affects outside too. Let me see if I can drag this camera over there, or this light over there, at least.
Dewey Marbles 13 said, "Smoke on if you got them."
Yeah, let me try to move this light and see if I don't lose it. Watch, I'm alive. I just lost all my settings for the light right here. Working. Now, can outside see the light at all? Oh, yeah. So now if somebody hits Vibey, outside should be all kind of doofy colored. Let me hit Vibey.
StoneBurq said, "Vibing."
Oh, fucking Lumia streams is active. Barry, why are you telling me off? You can come outside here in a minute, mister.
StoneBurq said, "Green." Dewey Marbles 13 said, "There's a wild creature among our mists."
Outside? I thought I saw something move too. Oh my god, it's a cat! That scared the shit out of me.
Dewey Marbles 13 said, "It was a cat."
Okay. I think we're...
Violetta_Watto said, Kitty eye.
Kiggy! I think that's about as good as it's gonna get. I thought I had a second camera. But I don't know if it actually has any charge to it. Oh no, this fucker's dead. I probably should take. You know, what I should do is run an extension cord outside that has the plugs on there. That might
Dewey
be
Marbles 13 said,
sinking.
vibey.
Nah, outside looks all awesome, all super trippy. All right. Let me take my extension cord out there.
Violetta_Watto said, 2 kitties I think eyes.
They're probably two cat. We do have two kitties out there, so that's definitely a thing. I didn't have my fireplace inside running right now. I know Boogie wants to stay inside. She doesn't want to go outside per se. And I don't want Barry to run around in the dark. You guys want to come big outside? Yeah. You're going to be cold and miserable, but... Well, I guess once the fireplace is going, it shouldn't be too cold. Alright, let me see if I can get another camera going for us also.
Dewey Marbles 13 said, at least you don't got 4 inches of snow and high winds to make it feel like -20.
Oh no, it's a beautiful day outside right now. I'll definitely own it. It's gorgeous outside right now.
Violetta_Watto said, glitch cat.
It is a wonderful, wonderful thing out there, so I am a happy boy. Let me see if I can bring this other. You know what's funny is I had like probably 4 or 5 good tripods for the phones. I mean, they weren't great. They were cheap. I got them for like $5 each at Ross. But then they've all progressively broken, and I haven't fixed any of them. I'm gonna have to use my stream monitor. Time to unsa. Sick fuck, if you want to come hang out by the fireplace, I'm gonna tell you no, man. You live right around the corner, bro. But I'm like 85 or 90% sure that you're at work right now. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean. Holy shit, I never realized how powerful that light is.
Dewey Marbles 13 said, how are you?
I am doing good, guys. I'm happy to have you all here. I'm glad to be here doing the thing. Let's get some cameras going. If this fireplace does anything like the last few, this should work fucking... I should be able to sit 10 feet away from this thing and still be cooking. Okay, guys.
Dewey Marbles 13 said, how's James?
James is good. We are nearing completion on his new stove. So to make him happy. He didn't like the rocket stove that we made for him. It didn't turn out right because the feed chamber for it was too small. So you had to have itty bitty teeny tiny pieces to put in here. This one has a very tiny feed chamber too. It's only about a 3-inch wide chamber. So it's not great for big chunks or logs or things like that, but it will be perfect for small things. Like, especially right now, we are surrounded by leaves. I got these little sticks and stuff like that, so I can forge around in here a bit for stuff and find good
LOL.
Without having to, I shouldn't have to do a whole lot of BS to get things going. Dude, can you just hang out here? What's your deal? Okay. Do I have belts I can put on your necks right now? Boo Boo, what did your mom do with your collar? You're running around naked, mister. You are running around naked. I want to kick you guys outside so you can come hang out with me, but I like having bills on you because it's dark. Although hanging out in the desert can always be a semi-perilous
Dewey Marbles
experience.
13 said, sick up at frostytools.com.
Is Frosty giving you a hard time or what? Hey! Mr. Boo Boo! Stop being a weirdo. Oh yeah, you're in Socorro right now. Yeah, I had a feeling.
Dewey Marbles 13
Oh,
said,
where's it all, buddy?
no, let's just starting to F with it.
Boo Boo! Stop! You're being a clown fucker right now. Yes, you are being a clown fucker, mister. Well, come outside then.
Violetta_Watto said, I
Goofy
want
ducks.
roasted marshmallows now.
Dude, I want roasted marshmallow. Holy shit, I don't even have any of that stuff. Come on! Come big outside. Come out here and torture the cats, I guess. Okay. I got this other phone charger
Dewey
here.
Marbles 13 said, no, instead of roishing marshmallows, I want S-mories.
Ooh, s'mores would be a good get. Hello, angry kitty. You must be Ethel. Okay.
Violetta _ Watto said, I never had s'mores.
Let me see what I can find here. I feel like we need a little bit better angle. We need me sitting down. Sit back and hang out and talk. I guess I can just scoot. Yeah. Fireplace.
Dewey Marbles 13 said, sorry for my pronunciation of word.
Too closer to the house because the range. Let's see how this works. Trying to figure out how I'm going to do this, right? I guess how I'm going to do this, period. Forget doing it right. But thank you all so much for coming and hanging out. Let's make some fires happen. Got a couple of sticks lit in there. Oh, we need the torch too.
Violetta _ Watto said, what happened to the camera angle? I only looked away for a minute, face with tears of joy.
Oh, I tried to set things up and I bonked the shit out of it all. More of these leaves in here. They're garbage. Feed the fire, bitch. So now we're close enough for that. Let me see what we can get in a little bit better angle than we got right here. Let me see. What can we do here? Try this chair. Okay. I knocked that over. Let me see how I can do this here. Right. I have to tell what I'm looking at too because I don't have a good monitor out here. Okay, let me try this. You right here. Well, that camera's just whole ass dead. Hi. Okay. Why are you talking to me, robot? You know how much it disturbs me when you talk to me like that. I'm gonna try this.
Hey there.
See, this is the problem when you don't have a great stand. So there should be one view, a fireplace. This guy here. Ultra high dollar seating arrangement. Okay. Let's go get the blowtorch. And double check the cameras, because I have a feeling the wrong camera's looking at stuff right now. Hey! Come on! Where are we going, Barry? You causing trouble? Come on. Are you snitching her out?
Dewey Marbles 13 said, "Oh brother."
I think Boogie's doing criminal shit. Hang on, let me go get her.
Dewey Marbles 13 said, "Camera down."
See, sure shit, I knew she'd be getting too cold. She couldn't hang. You couldn't hang, pumpkin. Go inside. Okay. Why is the one camera staring at nothing? Hang on, let me go fix that. My blowtorch. Here we go. Use this cardboard. All right. Guys, thank you all so much for tuning in and coming hanging out with me. Like I said, it's not that I ever have my act together, but I'm glad to have you all here. Okay. Wait, that's a good camera. Is that not the right camera? I can check it on Twitch. It just takes a few minutes for the cinders. So. Oh my god. Sorry what took me so long a little bit. So I've been watching the Mobile Suit Gundam series, starting at the original Mobile Suit Gundam and working my way up. I was watching a commentary on, like they were doing a ratings list on the best Gundam series from the Universal Century storyline. Where the fuck is Twitch? Here we go. I don't think we need the light on. I still don't think we need all that. Let me check to see if my remote's working. Oh, look at that. Sticking up like a marshmallow on this rocket stuff getting toasty. No, just starting to fuck with it. Instead of roasting marshmallows, I want s'mores. Yeah. Marshmallows sound good. S'more sounds fucking awesome. Alright, let's kick this party started.
Dewey Marbles 13 said, fire in the hole.
We have liftoff!
Violetta_Watto said, Stone up 7 stone fire.
Nice. So my cap doesn't work great. I'll have to do the fitted cap first. Might have to make a different cap.
Dewey Marbles 13 said, how is your mother doing today? Have you talked to her?
I have not talked to my mother yet today. Boy, there we go. You see it start to billow out the back? You guys can see that at all, but inside the fire it's mostly out, but you can see barely starting to make a little bit of the smoke. See how those leaves burn and create like an insulative layer right there? We'll just set the camera on there for a minute. Gotta be like 37 degrees out here or some shit. There it goes. Can you guys see that angle on that? I guess I should give my mom a call. That'd probably make her happy.
Vantrin Mark Zero said, "Hi, I'm happy to see you on.
There's
Sorry
my
I
mom.
haven't been here, a massive headache, so type MYCH.
You're okay, Mom. I think I'm gonna switch these camera views around actually. Because I kind of like how this one camera angle is coming out better. I think it'd be better for backdrop, like the inside the fire view.
Vantrin Mark Zero said, I just sat up and wondered if you were on.
Dewey Marbles 13 said, hey at Vantrin Mark 0.
Dude, was just talking about you. What do you guys think? I should probably have that fire view for the background and then have me and the little camera right up close. I literally have my one phone stuck in the fucking fire right now.
Vantrin Mark Zero said, at Dewey Marbles 13 hi at Doer to TYSM for asking me. Sorry I passed out on stream. You dingik.
Wait, what just happened? What are you telling Dewey off for? Oh, you were doing okay, but you fell asleep on stream. Gotcha. Oh, it's just barely big enough to fit one of these stringers in here. Flip these views around. Virtual
Vantron Mark 0 said,
insanity.
I askin if Dewey okay, and you, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm doing pretty
Dewey
good.
Marbles 13 said, I'm good, just trying to beat my weather up here.
I'm really excited I got this stove done, to be honest with you. I kind of
Dewey Marbles 13 said, you're not afraid of the camera burning up.
Nah, it's 32 degrees right now.
Vantron
So.
Mark 0 said, could you make me a fire thingy like I had outside?
If I'll tell you what, Mom, if nobody buys this, you can have it. But if someone buys it, I mean, because my goal is to try and sell this, I got to try and make the cash for the month up. Oh, you know what? I could use this piece of granite. Check this out, guys. Let's think outside the bun. And like I said, that's an old phone. It's basically a dead phone anyway, so if it burns up. I mean, if it burns up, really, it'll explode. That's a much bigger concern of mine than something happening to the phone, per se. Oh, and of course, this one is a broken one. Try to get a mouse here that's in good shape.
Dewey Marbles 13 said, I'll have 911 on call.
Vantron Mark 0
Why
said,
do I have so
I want
many
you
of
to
these?
sell it. Maybe I could use the terracotta pot that's outside.
No, I mean, I can make you another one, Mom. I'm not worried about it at all. But if this one doesn't sell, you can have this one because this is great for outside. It's actually a fucking choice version. I'm curious to see how the galvanized body on it does because I've got 3 more of these bodies I can use. So here's what we're gonna do. Get rid of you. Set you here. I can put you in this actual mount.
Dewey Marbles 13 said, how much $?
If all goes well, I'll get 400 for the stove. But
Vantron Mark 0 said, at Dewey Marbles 13 stone up 7 stone fire.
if it doesn't pan out, I'll give it to my mom's. Because I'd rather someone use it than not. The people that were supposed to purchase this in the first place fell through. They thought it was a little too rich for their blood. I was like, okay, that's you. And the price is definitely a little bit on the proud side of things for sure. But I know for a fact I don't make garbage, so. It might make it out of garbage. However, it itself is not, in fact, garbage, so. Come on, camera.
Dewey Marbles 13 just redeemed. Promo for 1,000 points.
I have the power of God and anime on my side!
Wait, everybody wants shit for free here.
Yeah.
Dewey Marbles 13 said, oh yeah. That's sure, that's that time of year.
But I'm trying to get enough cash at least to buy more material. You know what I mean? I'm trying to flip this material, which is recycled stuff from James, to try and get some new material.
Vantron Mark 0 said, you need a business investor.
I just need to work my clientele steadily. I mean, stoves like this are like a one-time sale, you know, so.
Vantron Mark 0 said, BRB Hada P.
There. Psst, 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 psst. Come here, Murder Death Cat. Come and say hi. No one on stream seen you in a hot minute because you live with Ethan. Ah.
Dewey Marbles 13 said, "See, I told you there's wild beast in our midst."
There it is. There's my wild sugar baby. Psst, 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 psst. Come here, Mama. If you don't come say hi to me, he will. Is that Mr. Morgan? Look at all the cats. You guys waiting for your cat daddy to come get you or what? You know he's asleep now, right? We have our own cat daddy here. Our resident cat daddy, if you will. The second he started letting Sugar stay in his room, I meant nothing to her anymore. Man, that fire is really chilling. I don't need it chilling. I need it cooking like it means it. We need it hot up in here like we made fucking mistakes. You know what I'm saying? It should be so hot here that I'm not comfortable putting the camera next to it. It's picking up a little bit in there. I'm sure I could make a couple more tiny sticks and I could feed it to some. Then once I can get that 2x3 or whatever it is going inside of there, it'll be just heat up pretty good. But most of these you want to, especially when you're starting fires like this, you want to feed it as much teeny tiny little wee garbage as possible. Here. If at first you don't succeed, feed it more beans. Get a little puff up the chimney right there. Of course, this is why we also do burn tests. Just want to see how well it burns. Is there anything goofy with it? Is there anything off? The big thing I like about these rocket stoves is because you have the closed chamber that you can feed the fuel into. Sucking everything up.
Vantron Mark 0 said, pretty.
Oh, the body is barely starting to warm up a little bit. Normally I do these fire tests in the afternoon. I'm about to fill a piece of this bark up with the forbidden peanut butter and fucking feed it the beans. It's definitely starting to go. There we go.
Vantron Mark 0 said, at Dewey Marbles 13 Chupacabras.
Looks like that fire is finally starting to pick
Vantron
up in there.
Mark 0 said, and Lala Ronas.
Not gonna lie, I want to build one of these stoves. I do, maybe, probably not this one or the next one, but one of these stoves I want to make with actual has fire glass in it. That I could have a camera hooked up to it that lives in the fire, so it just stares at the fireplace the whole time. I do understand why the stove, having the stove that completely blocked off all the light from the fireplace helps at night though, because it keeps it, you keep it nice and warm inside. But it doesn't get too bright because the brightness sucks. We have a heater, a space heater, it's an electric space heater or whatever that has like infrared lights in it, so it shines orange all the time. I'm not a big fan, to be honest. And it's like not like you can have it without the light. Like if you try to cover it to like block the light where you don't see it, it just reflects everywhere because that's how it's making the heat is from the infrared light. It's burning clean, man. It only smoked a little bit at the very, very beginning. But once it gets to temperature, it's supposed to burn. They're supposed to burn super clean. I also make sure to put the burn chamber a little bit further back from the inlet chamber on this. Mostly because I knew that I would do like this whole like putting my phone on it thing like I'm doing right now. And that helps ensure that I don't actually melt the phone.
Dewey Marbles 13 said, BRB.
Yeah, be right back. Ooh, that Spitfire back. I do like making, so this one I made a slide door on the front of it to control the throttle. And the one I made inside my room has an actual, like a throttle body. So you actually open the little, there's that little butterfly inside of the hole that opens and closes to let air in. I kind of like that better because you can barely, if you have it barely cracked, the air pressure that's coming in is so great that it prevents any of the, oh yeah, the camera's barely heating up a little bit. But when you barely crack that open, you get so much air pressure that you don't really get anything that spits back into the room at all. No sparks or no nothing like that. It just sucks right out the exhaust. So it'd probably be best to recommend these be installed with a like an actual spark arrestor on top. You know what I mean? Like a cap for it that has like a metal mesh grate around it, so it catches any of the sparks that pop up. But this thing burns. I haven't seen one spark come out the top yet. This is my high dollar poker stick right now. I do like how anywhere you're at, as long as you got a fire going, it feels like home. So it's like you always heard that the saying, at least like I've always heard it in conventional times, is home is where the heart is. But I think it's actually home is where the hearth is. Which is funny that hearth and heart are spelled almost the same. And back in the day, the fireplace was indeed the center of all life. So this thing is made out of 2 different pieces. Oh man, the body's barely even warming up on this. Camera's not heating up at all. I mean, it's 47
Mark
degrees,
Zero
but
said, Retrop 32 yes.
it's burning pretty well on course. About what I would have expected it to. My dad ditched me to go get ribs earlier because I was still working on the stove and they wouldn't wait up for me. They ditched me because they wouldn't wait a minute for me to finish my fucking what I was doing. I was working here trying to get shit done.
Vantron Mark Zero said, ditched to go where?
Oh, they went to the ribs place. They went to go have, I don't know what the fuck they got there. It's a steak place that does ribs and beer and all kinds of shit. So they ditched me to go have a beer and barbecue without me. But it's alright, because James and Anita fed me stir fry. So Anita made really good stir fry, and so I went and had some of that over there. And it was good.
Vantron Mark Zero said, must be nice. How the F can they afford that?
What do you mean, how the F could they afford that? My dad goes nowhere, ever. Because he goes nowhere ever. He can go out if he so chooses. What's the thing is, they made a big old deal about inviting me along with them to go. Like, it was a thing, and then they turned around and got impatient and left me.
Vantron Mark 0 said, text them to bring you back something.
They've been back for hours.
Vantron Mark 0 said, sorry Han, I wouldn't have done that to you.
Holy shit, something must have happened at my old job because now they're hiring CNC operators and all kinds of shit. Ooh, man.
Vantron Mark 0 said, looks like a haunted house on fire in the stove.
A little bit. I've been getting all these job postings on Indeed, and I've gotten 3 of them for 3 different positions at my old company. And I'm like, oh boy, that's a good sign right there. That's it says. That says that this is a super healthy place to work. Like, hiring for every single department that's available.
Vantron Mark 0 said, you should reapply.
I'm not reapplying for them. No way. No way. I'm okay. Like I said, if everybody that was there that I liked is no longer there, everybody there
Vantron
that
Mark
worked
0
and
said,
actually did work
maybe the bad guys left.
is no. Because I know half the people that left. The people that hired me left the company. That's, you know what I mean. That told me everything I needed to know.
Violetta_Watto said, I wish you and everyone else a lovely night and have fun everyone. I gotta go sleep, it's 4 AM over here.
Holy Christ, Wyo. Please go get some sleep. That is... Wow. There's that late night goodness right there for sure. Not that there's anything wrong staying up later or nothing, but... Damn. Leo, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for hanging out with us. I hope you get a good night of rest.
Vantron Mark 0 said,
We'll see you again very soon.
Violetta_Watto sweat dreams. Retrop 32 free 1.
We're getting a little bit of heat off this. Might have to just open up the front of it and just feed it like I mean it. But yeah, as soon as I saw everybody like that, they're hiring for all these other positions inside of us, I was like, oh boy, I think I might have...
Violetta_Watto said, thank you at Vantron Mark 0, 9090 sparkles.
Good night, Wyo. See you very, very soon. Go check my phone again. I guess these pieces are a little bit wet. I would explain some of that.
Vantron Mark 0 said, I'm gonna spam emotes that I don't know what they are so I can see IBUE screen.
Okay. Let me put some more heat down range.
Vantron Mark 0 said, Squish 318 error loading.
There we go. Now I caught the big log on fire. I say big log, but it's like a 3-inch wide. You know what I mean? Tiny little piece.
Vantron Mark 0 said, Cats mekits meo.
Wait, look at the fire go. Cool. I need to message back Explorer in the morning. I guess Explorer is hiring helpers over there, so we will see. I always liked Explorer. I thought they were a fun company. They're on like a it's like a children's museum out here. I used to love going to Explorer when I was a pup. Go on. And so I just got a notice from them on Indeed that, hey, we're hiring for this position. So I had to send it. And that's when then I got the follow up from the Rocky Mountain Stone was hiring the CNC operator. And I'm like, what did you guys do to the operators? I knew all the operators, like they were all super chill. And so if they're not there anymore, you fucked up. Worst part is I can already kind of tell. Because I knew all the operators over there. And if they're not working there anymore, I have my guesses. And it involves them getting shit because their kids get sick. Because even though it's a family-friendly company, God forbid your kids get sick, your family gets sick, you have to move. Anything along those lines. So
Vantron Mark 0 said, Squish 318 fusses up.
let's see if putting the different cap on it helps. And I guess I just gotta feed them wishes. My poker and the hatchet. Poker and a hatchet. I didn't make another. Normally, every stove I make a poker and I make a scooper for it. So, like, you buy it, it's a whole set. You get the scooper, you get the poker, you get the actual fireplace, the stove, and then a stand with it. So, it's a pretty respectable price.
Vantron Mark 0 said, Hapig 71ZZZ.
That's what we want to see. That's that good shit. The problem is that with this thing functioning as if this thing's functioning as it rightly should, it should burn for hours. I don't want this thing to burn for hours. I want to make this thing finish burning now. So we're gonna be
Vantron Mark 0
unholy
said,
amounts of little
Beacon
scrap
32 heck yet.
just to get this temperature up. But anyway, it'd be really fun to work at that Explorer Science Center. So hopefully they call me back. I guess they want me to submit them a cover letter, but all of those things are stupid to me. If I'm going to do the job, have me do the fucking job. That's definitely where I'm more similar to a lot of the
Vantron
treaties.
Mark 0 said, Retrop 32 Mike.
Yes, I'm sticking my bare hand in a fireplace. Don't get weird about it, folks. Look, I grabbed a fucking fresh weld with my bare hands earlier. Not saying it was a smart thing. Not saying I was happy about it. But I did it. Okay? And I'm relatively unfazed. So could just be I'm used to it? I don't know. Oh, really? That plan didn't work out as smoothly as I would have liked.
Vantron Mark 0 said, Retrop 32 Retro 4.
Oh, I needed to get some oil from inside the house too. I have to go over this whole body because this is polished. It is galvanized stainless or galvanized steel body, but I burned most of the galvanization, or I polished most of the galvanization off of it, and end up with this really fun, super swirly nonsense. So I'm hoping that it'll rust up a little bit, turn into a nice patina.
Vantron Mark 0
Look
said,
uber duper fresh.
318 Ducky Cree.
All right. Breaking little sticks like that freaks me out because it reminds me of breaking
Vantron Mark
itty
0
bitty
said,
bones.
Squish 318 Wiggle Cat.
Okay. Where's Nat? I wonder if Nat got the Go Live notification or not. Hasn't been giving her Go Lives for some reason. Oh, there we go. Let me stick you guys back in this little
Vantron
hole here.
Mark
To
0
get out.
said, Squish 318 Blink Blushing.
Ooh, the camera died. I can hear when the fire changes, you know what I mean? Like changes attitude. It'll shift where it goes from sounding like a little tiny, little, little cricky pops and cracks or whatever, to the fucker just wakes up and roars, and that's what makes me happy, boy. I'm like, yes, I do want to hear the fire roar. I want to sound like a fucking jet engine. Depending on how hot the body on this gets, the steel might change colors.
Vantron Mark 0 said, Squish 318 evil chick.
Oh, I might have choked off the throat too much by filling it with too much stuff. Temperature's picking up though.
Vantron Mark 0 said, Squish 318 knife smirk it.
Oh my god, if camera view isn't giving just super anime vibes, I don't know what does. Look at that camera view. Is that actual coming out? Where's my phone at? Is it?
Vantron Mark 0 said, at Suzuki Squish 318 love cat. Vantron Mark 0 said, Squish 318 confused cat.
Fire.
Vantron Mark 0 said, Squish 318 dirt.
Fire. Susie Q. Susie, I'm outside just so you know, so I can't see everything. I just got my phone. Hi, Susie Q. Thank you for joining us.
Vantron Mark
Hope you're here
0
to
said,
warm yourself up
so
a little bit.
Suzuki.
Fire body's kind of warming up on it. This would be a great time if I had a hot chocolate or big enough of a landing pad on it so you could set your coffee on here and it keeps it warm. Oh fuck, I was supposed to get the cooking oil. I gotta rub the oil on this to treat this metal, otherwise it's gonna get gross. Watch my phone in case it burns up, guys. Oh yeah. This is gonna patina. This thing should be gorgeous when it gets all rusty and nasty. Oh, it makes me happy. It makes me super, super happy to think about. Okay. I need a little tiny container of the old
Vantron Mark
oil.
0 said, at Suzuki Squish 318 plotting.
Where is... Oh, and Susie, you don't have a voice right now, so I can't hear when you're talking to me because the damn the thing isn't reading for you. I want to put the oil in this, but I can't burn this. And if I can burn it, that makes me happy. Because fire is wonderful. Fuck it. I'll just scoop it out of this and rub it on the fire and throw the paper towels away like a normal human being. Use peanut oil. Peanut oil. You make me happy. Oh, peanut oil. Like, look, if it was good enough to fry food in the first place, it's good enough to coat the fireplace, okay? And if nothing else, it'll just make it just smell delicious. Let me see if I can force you to have a voice, Susie. So
Vantron Mark 0 said, Squish 318 hold cat.
It's supposed to be for the subs, so that way I can hear when the subs are talking. Maybe it'll work. Try that, Susie, see if it works. Might work, might not work. Let me try this. Oh, I don't hear it. I think it just may be shit out of luck. Do you guys have to be dicks? Do you guys have to? Back! Hi. Ow! Asshole! These guys are dicks. Don't let them outside. Go inside! You guys can't be trusted outside because you ran away. Go on. Go in the house. Somebody needs to give Susie Q a sub so that way she has a voice on the channel. Come sit with the fire. It's nicer out there. You can help me rub oil on the fireplace. I can show off all the shit we've done. Trying to get this fucker up to temperature, and it's just so small.
Vantron Mark 0 said,
I'm not trying to warm
or
it. It's just
would.
10 feet around me. If you're 11 feet out, you're fucked. Here.
Thank you for the 2 long months of subscribing, Susie
It's
Key.
getting hot. It wasn't hot before, and now
Susie
it's hot
Qui
enough.
said, LMAO.
Okay. Give me the extension cord. I can plug you back in over here. Oh shit! Now I can hear Susie Q.
Susie
Oh.
Qui said, didn't realize I wasn't subbed.
Oh, that's what's up. Wait, did Susie just sub?
Vantron
Susie
Mark
did just
0
sub.
said,
Holy shit!
TYSM for subbing at Susie Key.
Susie, thank you for subbing. I really appreciate that. Thank you for joining us for all this fireplace madness and nonsense. But you know, it's the fun part. Let me see how bad it did. Was it melting my phone? Oh no, that's. Oh, it was melting a little bit.
Susie Qui said, okay, now I go BRB.
Oh, it started to peel the back case off the phone. That's hilarious. Like I said, it was already a dead phone, so if it works at all, that's amazing.
Vantron Mark 0 said, don't melt your damn phone.
Oh, now we're looking at fireplace. Okay, cool. So now I can rub oil on the fireplace. And then I can put the rest of this, put the leftover paper towel of oil in the fireplace when I'm done. Okay, here we
Vantron Mark
go.
0 said, Squish 318 scared cat.
Bong Water said,
Smell that.
I didn't start the fire.
Smells like barbecue. Barbecue. Oh, that's coloring up badass. Oh, that's way cooler than I thought it was going to be. Mmm. Mmm.
Vantron Mark 0 said, bongy bong bong.
That's
Captain
way,
Hearts all of.
way cooler than I thought it was going to be. Look at that. Okay, you're going to go do the... Like I said, look at the body, Joey. Look at it, look at it, look at it. See how that's coming out? You can see the swirls in it way better now. Now it's got golden on
Water
it.
said, Erlo over Yon.
Vantron Mark 0 said,
Put you
I
in the
can't
fire.
see.
Well, let me grab the thing. Hell yeah. I guess let me get the big phone. I'm gonna have to go get more paper towels at Costco soon. So, let me see if you guys can see this. So, motherfucker, wake up. Oh, so, set up a reticulated python. So, with a 200 or with a 40 grit flap disc. And now you can't really see it because the camera's not doing adjustment. See how it's got that like orange in it? That's from the cooking oil that I put on it, bringing it up to temperature. Almost makes it look like a fucking reticulated python. I think it's cool as all fucking get out. But I could probably. I wonder if I could boil water on that. Should we try to boil a cup of water on there?
Vantron Mark 0 said, you gonna melt it.
No, Mom, I'm not gonna melt it. It's fine. I could get this thing up to 2,500 degrees before it starts to melt. How bright that is in there now. Ah, that's why you feed it the oil. Rub that sweet oil on there. Look at that. Look at that. That coloration's
Mark 0
fucking
said,
awesome.
don't use plastic.
What do you mean don't use plastic? What are you talking about, Mom? Who the fuck is using plastic? I put fucking peanut oil on it. Like you used to, you know what I mean? Like you're frying chips. Oh, God, it's looking so fucking pretty.
Vantron Mark 0 said, cup.
Why would I? You can. Okay, first off, you can definitely use plastic to boil water for a fact. I've boiled water inside of a 1 gallon plastic jug. So that's totally a thing. Secondly, I'm not going to do that because it's not my favorite thing on the planet. Yes, let's go, baby.
Vantron Mark 0 said, Retrop 32 no.
Okay, where's this camera at? Look at that fire, guys. Look in there.
Vantron Mark 0 said, If I heat plastic, you get PCPs.
But we're not. I'm not using plastic, mother. So you can just put that out of your head right there. I might have melted this camera up a little bit. Not gonna lie. Turn it over a little bit. Fire. Ugh. Paper towel in there. I should go up immediately.
Vantron Mark 0 said, Squish 318 error loading.
If you heat up plastic, you get PCPs. Yes, that's how you get PCPs, Mom. That's exactly it, just like that. Foil cap on it. Might need to build a different cap for this. I don't think I'm a big fan of the cap that's on there.
HRU bomb.
Come on. Sure, come inside. Can murder Death Cat. Come on. See if I can find something to boil some water on. Oh, here, look. We have an actual. I have an actual right pan for this. Can you imagine that? It's stainless steel. I should be able to heat it up on the back of that. Let's see if we can boil water on it. Man, I hope I get that job at Explorer, though. Of course, then I gotta figure out getting a steady car. Cat! Quit licking the oil off the floor, jackass!
Vantron Mark 0 said, I just saw a ghost. I don't think you saw the... Wait, you just saw a ghost here? Quit licking my oil, cat! God, you guys are dicks. It's not even, like, water like that, dude. You're gonna be mad as fuck if you lick that. Vantron Mark 0 said, let him alone.
I might need to get some smaller sticks.
Vantron Mark 0 said, at Bond 6 Swatter, how are you and Nugs?
I think I did melt that camera. That phone. It is not getting its fucking shit right. Okay, I'm gonna go grab another big stick over here that I can chop up. And what's nice about these... One thing nice about these rocket stoves is they're literally designed to be fed pure garbage. Just find anything that you can get your hands on. If it looks like burn, you just... and just break it off hand size. Just that big, small. Ah, that's hot. Holy shit, the fucking water's already steaming? That's unbelievable. Oh, I mean, I guess it's 40 degrees outside. It's not terrible. Oh shit, hello, Bong. I love how I see chat after, way the fuck after the fact.
Vantron Mark 0 said, Plorg is doing his partner push, so let's give him tons of support.
Nice, that's work. That's awesome of him. I imagine he will get partner with little difficulty. It will be piece of cake. Yo, he's too funny. He's like, that fire is good, but I don't think you're gonna heat up all Los Lunas with it. I'm like, bro, it's not even what we'd be trying to be doing over here. I think I did melt the camera in this. That's okay. Luckily, it was my oldest phone and not the
Vantron
nicest.
Mark 0 said, I don't think Bong is here. RN cuz hasn't answered how he is.
He might very well not be here. That is okay too. Sometimes a little bit of luck is all you need to do. I, for one, appreciate that. Can't believe that water steamed up already. I wish I had some hot cocoa here. That'd be a good thing to throw in. I could make some actual hot cocoa. I imagine this would do just fine in a small room. Like I said, originally the people I was building this for were ordering it for a 200 square foot room.
Vantron Mark 0 said, I feel so crappy from meds for the headache.
Boy, the cats make it
Vantron Mark 0
really
said,
unnerving.
so at Bond 6 swatter.
You guys have to do that around me right now, huh? Y'all jumping on nimbly bimbly from tree to tree? Morgan! Morgan, you fucking weirdo! Open all the air up, see what happens.
Vantron Mark 0 said, so at punkvip3r underscore.
Go. Where's my whole phone all fucky? I go. Viper, how's it going? What are you doing? We are burning. I'm testing out this new fireplace I just built. We're breaking in. The main chamber of it's made out of galvanized steel, so I'm trying to burn off all the galvanization. I did a pretty good job hand polishing it all off using an angle grinder. And now we're testing out how it's going to behave.
Flame on. For 1,000 points.
You see the Kiki in the background? They're running around being weirdos. God, I can't believe that water's almost boiling already. What the fuck? Let's see if I can get it to an actual roaring boil. That'd be fucking kick-ass. I don't think that these strings... pieces of wood in the world for sure. Honestly, the fireplace out here really brings the yard to life, though. Of course, this is what Mom would be doing with it if I gave it to her. She would just keep it in her outside yard and burn outside. And, you know, you stuff weeds inside of it or leftover sticks or any kind of junk like that, and you burn it up. So, Viper, if I miss what you're saying, it's because you're not subscribed currently, so it's not playing the, it's not playing all of the voices for you when you talk. I thought you had a... I thought I forced a voice for you. I swear to God, if I can get that pot to roaring boil, I will lose my shit excited. Probably there's like using...
Mark Zero said, I want a round open top type thingy I can burn the sunflower stalks in.
I mean, I can turn that one over there into something like that, like a chimney that's open, but... I like them where they have a clean out, like an ash clean out at the bottom, so you have your burn chamber sitting on top of it where all your wood stuff sits, and as it burns down, the ashes fall through a grate and it lands in the bottom. That's my favorite style of like potbelly stove. I'm not even sure if it's potbelly style or if it's a barrel style. Because that's like what I made out of Grandpa's air compressor. So that way you don't have to... Like this design I'm not really thrilled about because the ashes catch at the bottom of it. The bottom of it also worked to help insulate and force the heat up. So I mean, is it a bug or is it a feature? The lid doesn't seal for shit. That's also why I like the aluminum foil lids. Seal a lot better. And then you just have the cap that sits on top of it. Beep.
Vantron Mark Zero said, poke holes in bottom so stuff falls out maybe.
Holy shit, it's actually starting a roaring boil. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Let me put this closer to the exhaust and wonder what'll happen. Yeah, this thing's awesome though. You got enough room on the front of it to put your coffee cup on it or whatever else, I mean, you could probably fry an egg on this motherfucker if I had a pan that was okay with it. And ideally, that's the thing with rocket stoves you want to be able to do. You want to be able to cook on it, eat on it, whatever you need to. It's like a total survival. It's a survival. Break this up into tiny little sticks and feed them to the fire. Ooh, gonna feed you to the fire. Ugh. Especially if you do something practical with it, like, you know, boil hot cocoa or whatever else. Like fireplaces, for the sake of fire, are cool, but when they're practical, I think they're way cooler. Fire should do stuff, you know what I mean? It should work. It's funny because that's the one thing I remember about Grandpa's house is their fireplace, but I don't think literally in my entire life of living there that I ever saw that fireplace operate as an actual fireplace until they got the Grandpa and Grandma put a gas insert in there eventually. You know, and that worked all the time. You just push the button and the gas fire turned on and whatnot, but not the same thing.
Vantron Mark Zero said, she hated the mess.
I know she did. What's ironic is I absolutely love the fire mess. It makes me so happy. Is it fucking annoying? Yes. Is it a lot of work? Absolutely. But they also had a built-in fireplace that wasn't designed optimally. It wasn't, you know what I mean? Like if I would have done their fireplace different as an insert, I would have done it with a whole tray at the bottom that would pull out for the ashes that you could pull out and clean. And then they didn't sell them back then. I mean, maybe they did back then and grandma just didn't know about it, but they have actual ash vacuums that are designed. So when you're done with the fire the next day, you're supposed to leave it out like overnight, at least for 1 day. And then you can hit it with the vacuum cleaner and it's like got a steel canister to it. So even if it gets hot ash in there, it doesn't melt up or nothing. But I'd probably do something like that. Well, then you still have the flue that you have to clean out and sort out. There's one thing why I like a steel exhaust pipe. And I'd probably do it like if I was going to build one of
Dewey
these for
Marbles 13
Grandpa's
said,
house or
"Sirs
something.
word."
I would probably have done, you know, back vented so it X out through the side of the house, and then the exhaust pipe sits on the actual outside of the house going up, so it vents all that heat out. And then you could always disconnect the exhaust pipe from it, take it down, and you know, to clean it or replace it or whatever the case is. If that fucker turns into an actual roaring boil on here, I am going to be just stupendously impressed.
Dewey Marbles 13 said, "Is it 420 yet?"
Oh, it is 4:28. I still have my beer I haven't sipped on too. Dude, I am the worst fucking beer drinker on the planet. James literally bought me this whole 12-pack of Guinness the Thanksgiving before last. So 2023. This is the last one. I split the second to last one. I gave it to or Ethan, and then he left me this one, so I finally had one. I was like, good God. I'm like absolutely officially the worst drinker in history. Reminds me of Airplane. Oh, but yeah, I was able to scrape up a blunt. Hard Times blunt. This is all the findings at the bottom of my rolling tray. This is not even like real weed.
You shouldn't drink anyways. Everyone in fam is alcoholic and we have shit livers.
Fuck, it burnt all the way out. I love this fucking fireplace. I guess that's why they're one of my favorite things to make out of metal.
Vantron Mark 0 said, BRB.
Dewey Marbles 13 said, "Hey Ma, we do a lot of things we shouldn't do in our lifetime. He has the right to choose how he relax."
Yeah, I mean, I've done my hardcore hockey time for sure. It makes me feel more like an old man, to be honest, than anything, because I'm like, yeah, I did that already. Like I said, not that I'm opposed to getting absolutely riggedy wrecked, but just not my first course of action, you know what I mean?
Dewey Marbles 13 said, "I remember my drunken years editing up underneath the gunning sack slide at a carnival. Yeah, as the world spins."
Yeah. And I hate the spins and all that kind of shit, too. It's not my favorite thing in the world. Like, I'm not a real good drunk. But I also don't find the whole losing control thing to be my favorite thing on the planet. Yeah, I mean, there's a time and all. Believe me, we played Liar's Bar. You've seen me get all kinds of shit house or whatever. But, you know, there's a time for that. But like every day, bro. Come on. Can choke the throttle up.
Dewey Marbles 13 said, "Oh no, I'm floating away, lol."
Oh, it's choking. Guys, it's no bullshit. It's fucking roaring boiling that water. Even make this up. Look at that shit, dude. It's like so close to full on fucking roaring boil. It's unbelievable.
Dewey Marbles 13 said, "I see the steam."
See the bubbles? Tiny bubbles. See the bubbles starting to lift? They're actual roaring now. It's fucking roaring, boiling. Holy fucking shit, dude. So in
Dewey
case...
Marbles 13 said, "Hot tub, hot tub, hot tub."
Dude, for real though. James built it. He used to have a hot tub. Oh, his actually ran from power though. Ethel, inside. Do you want inside, baby? Psst, psst, psst. Come on, go inside. I fucking had it with you. I don't want to hear you crying. Go on. If Boogie and Barry were better behaved, I would let them come out and join the rest of the population. But no. Let me see if that other phone mount's better than this one. This one's... I mean, again, I paid $5 for them at Ross like a year ago, so... anything is better than nothing for sure.
Dewey Marbles 13 said, vibing.
Boogie, get inside. You're a criminal. You stay outside. You stay inside. Do inside shit. I just can't get over that it's actually boiling.
Dewey Marbles 13 said, I love that purple.
Bro, I could literally be making fucking pasta out here. Okay, let me switch this. Switch the
Dewey
mount up.
Marbles 13 said, bet you can make a pie out there, too.
You know what I should make, and the fact I haven't made one yet, is an actual oven. Like a true task actual fucking oven. Because I do so much baking. I'll be honest, I didn't even cross my mind until now. I mean, I guess I would just take a regular oven and repurpose the insides of it. Like, I would tear out the actual oven part of it, put a fire door underneath it. I've got an oven I could make that into, I guess, but... use an old gas oven. You know what I mean? And change everything over from that build. Okay. Imagine a fire-baked pie?
Dewey Marbles 13
Cooked on
said,
cedar.
green.
Yeah, dude, the light should do light shit for sure.
Vantron Mark 0 said, feelin' worse so gonna lurk. Love you. Raid into Plorg if you remember to. Love to all.
Aw, Mom, I hope you feel better soon. I don't like you not feeling good. It's almost your birthday. I'm so excited for your birthday. I don't have any plans. I imagine we're going to stream.
Dewey Marbles 13 said, hug.
I would like to get into town if at all possible, but we'll see.
Vantron Mark 0 said, hug.
Yeah, this is a nice fucking fireplace. The fact you can boil water on it like that right away is fucking, that makes me really happy. I could probably do it on mine too, come to think of it. This I intentionally made with a wide enough
Vantron Mark 0 said,
spot in the center of
my
it.
birthday.
So like,
I'm not into it anymore.
I know you're not, Mom, but it's my thing. Parties are my thing.
Dewey Marbles 13 said, hey at frostytools.com want to play a game.
And I'm sure we could do something here on Twitch, so I'm sure the Twitch family will appreciate that. I like this a lot. What's weird is the way that it's burning up on the side. I think I might have to hit it with the angle grinder again tomorrow. See if I can prettify it up a little bit.
Dewey Marbles 13 said, Fania 2 rave.
Because, man, it is boiling that fucking... all of that galvanized off this motherfucker. Headset's dying.
Dewey Marbles 13 said, the can's gonna blow up.
Let me charge my headset. I'm not sitting there like thinking I'm walking out of range of the headphones. It's not that my fucking headset's dying. I need to finally... I think it's almost about time for me to get a new headset after fucking 3 years. So another reason why I do these fire tests like this is so I could test the capabilities of the thing. So if someone, if someone calls me back, oh, this doesn't even boil water, nothing else, I'm like, you don't know how to feed a fucking fire. So I have video evidence of this fucking water like a champion. Of course, I've seen rocket stoves made out of like literal pieces of wood. So this is probably overbuilt for the task, but...
Dewey Marbles 13 said, hey at frostytools.com, how do I kill you?
If I could manage shipping better, I could actually send these out, but I don't make enough of them to sell at a high enough volume to warrant that. I also need to get punches made. Man, the shine on that I-beam turned out really nice too. Quickest way to watch me rage out with this would be like, hey, Stone, can you build me an electric one of those fire ovens? And I'd be like, get the fuck out.
Dewey Marbles 13 said, he'll roast your nuts and then shovel them down your D-throat.
Dude, quit foreplaying with my Frosty, dude. That's weird. Someone give me a blue light.
Dewey Marbles 13 said, hey store, I got you, to laugh, and that's what it was about.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm so happy right now. You guys have no fucking idea. I'm really sad that this commission fell through. That really bummed me out too. I'm pretty bummed out about all kind of shit. But losing this commission really pissed me off. So I kind of made this out of spite, not even gonna lie. I'm like, well, if you fuckers ain't gonna pay me for it, I'll build it anyways. It's all found junk anyways.
Dewey Marbles 13 said, I floating.
Yeah, man, stay lifted. I wonder if we could run a hot air balloon with this. The problem is it would take so much fucking wood to keep it going. A hot air balloon tech didn't even really like set off until we got like propane and shit like that.
Dewey
And
Marbles
not that
13
we didn't
said,
have propane.
you wouldn't be able to leave the ground. He carries too much wood.
Yeah. Because they fucked around with all that shit in the dirigible days and all that shit. I mean, really, bottled hydrogen was where it was at, man. And the thing that affected that and changed that whole world was the ability to make stronger and, stronger metal alloys. Whatever they are. And then, of course, better techniques for working them. Let me tell you. Arc welders and shit and everything like we've had like that have existed since before the 30s, I think. Bro, I'm just going to solve it like this. If you're broken, take you off of this. I'm going to take the other one. You have the broken top piece. I'll take you off of this. Swap you around to this one. Oh, that's one that's missing the insert. This one has the insert. Guys, we are full on roaring, boiling the fucking water on a rocket stove right now. Let's go. Boop. Let's see if that fixed it. Oh, there's the other insert that we needed. The actual clicky one.
Dewey Marbles 13 said, I can really go for some stuff wontons.
Imagine stuff wontons. Alright, fire. Time to poke you some more. Let's get that temps up.
Dewey Marbles 13 said, no.
When you got that's working. I don't even know if you guys can even see me right now. Stuff wontons. I know you said wontons. I know that's what you're. That the. It's the way you described it sounded like the Wong thing.
Dewey Marbles 13 said, yes.
Feeding it the garbage.
Dewey Marbles 13 said, yeah, I'm a little messed up because now I got the munchies.
Oh, that's funny. Hot. I just really want to boil all that water out now just because it just sounds fun. Guys, we're boiling that water. Can you believe that? I mean, I know it's a fire. It's like, oh wow, Stone's fucking excited about boiling water. Ooh. But like, I'm fucking absolutely jazzed about this shit.
Dewey Marbles 13 said, you should go get a thermometer so we can see how hot the water is.
Yeah, I don't have a thermometer on hand. James and Anita have the thermometer, and I think I'm like 90% sure they're asleep. You know, we might have a different one. Hold up. Let me go check inside. I have a thermometer here. Hang on. Because this fucker's got to be a couple hundred degrees at this point. It's got to be cooking like it means it. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out for this whole adventure, you know, for hanging out for a little bit. You guys are
Dewey
fucking
Marbles
spectacular.
13 said, D. Dewey's greatest mind.
Normally I have a thermometer for things like this, you know, but normally we do these burn tests. Like I said, James is in the afternoon, so this is the first real nighttime burn test that I had a chance to run. Hi, cat. Go in the house. Go on. There you go. All the way in Ethel. Okay. Let me see if I can find it. If I find this immediately, oh my god. Is it gonna work? Because this is the one that got knocked into the cat dish. Cats are the biggest dicks on the planet. In other news, water's wet and fire's hot. Okay, let's see if it's still fucked up. Oh, it's a little fucked up. It could just be cold. Oh, it's 40 degrees in the house, that's why. So, temp in the room. It's 50 degrees in the room. It's nice. Amen for the i7. All right. So once this thing defrosts from being in my hand, I think for a minute, it should do the thing just fine. All right, let's check it out. Let's not use the big camera since the big camera's burnt up and it makes a fun kind of background. We'll use this camera instead. All right. Let's check real quick. 366 at the top of the weld, 477, 500, 522 inside the pipe there. Just behind 543, 543, 510, 410, 403. The pot itself is at 270, 255. Hang on, I'm shaking all over the place because I'm equal parts excited and cold. Stop that. The bottom of the pot is going to be 160, 157. Check the fire of the exhaust. 377, 370, 372, 272, 377, 400, 440 something, 407, 450, 405, 450, 480, 530. So the highest heat's concentrated in here where that log's burning right now. Exhaust temps right now 303. The back plate.
Dewey Marbles 13 said, wow, you could bake with
410
it.
degrees. 419 degrees. You could almost bake with it if I could keep the temp steady in it for sure. $350, $360, $380, $392, $400. So we're getting pretty decent temps on here. $432, $450, $360.
Dewey Marbles 13 said, he can roast a yard bird with that.
400 degrees. Just shy of 400. 415. 216, 210. What's up, Nick? What's up, Joey? 315, 330. It's boiling water, Joey. Like, actually, like it means it. Look at that shit, guys. I got this stoked up where I needed it to, because I really need this whole thing. That whole thing at 500 or better, but the fact it's doing this with nothing. There's one stick in there. One big stick of like, 1x3 or something like that in there. And we're getting all this heat off that. So this is being fed literal garbage. I grabbed sticks out the yard, freaking all the damn leaves I can get my hands on, I'm stuffing in there. I got the sticks right here that I broke up in there. Let's see how outrageous is it getting. See, that's chilling right now. That's chilling. It's not even doing the thing like it should be doing. Where's my poker? Yeah, stir it up and we get a little bit of the flame coming out the top here. Hang on a minute. Let me do this again for you guys. Watch this. See that? So now that we stirred up the ashes in there, because what you really want is the coals. The fire isn't what matters. The coals. That's what actually makes a solid, feelable, noticeable heat. So this is actually, in theory, will boil better if I put it over here. Let's try that. See, I thought it would do better by the exhaust. You figured that's where the exhaust is coming out, right? That should be the hottest, right? Where are we at there? Oh, now we're at 500 degrees. See, there we go. That's where we need to be at. That's that good shit. Doing something. Look at that. Let's look at it. Oh, God, look at it go. What's the temperature down there? High. It says fucking high, bro. It doesn't even tell us the temperature. It's just fucking high, man. What's the ambient temperature here? 62 degrees. 61 degrees. This is around the fireplace, immediate fireplace. What's the bucket right here? 58, 57.
Dewey Marbles 13 said, LOL wow.
62, 59. The base of it's 59, 57. It's nothing. You could put your bare feet on that base if you wanted to. The sand around it, 57. What's the temperature? So we're just going to go a couple feet away. 45, 43. Shit. 42, 37, 39, 38. No wonder I'm sitting there shivering. I'm just wearing a fucking hoodie. Concrete is 41. Yeah. Oh, God, look at that shit go. Yeah, buddy, what are we doing in there?
Dewey Marbles 13 said,
192.
you gotta move closer to the fire, bro.
195, 191. Well, these things put off, like they mean it. Like now it's not so bad, once I get this thing cooking. 171, 188, 190. So it's not doing bad. That's not bad. I don't know how it has to be to boil water. It's got to be 212 to boil water. It's doing it though. Look at it. And I put a little bit of that peanut oil on there. I've been putting the peanut oil on. Look at the color that it got. It looks like a fucking python, huh? Look at that shit. It looks purpley. I don't think we're that high yet. Soon though.
Can you cook eggs on it?
Fuck yeah. Bring me a pan in there and an egg. I'll do it right now for you.
Is that cooking?
Huh?
It's cooking.
Is that cooking? Because that's an exhaust pipe.
Crooked.
It's not crooked. The whole fucking thing's leaning. Because we're not sitting on even ground. I didn't level the ground out, man. I just threw it on here like a savage and said, let's do this. Those are coyotes and dogs. Mostly dogs right now.
Dewey Marbles 13 said, smoke fire fused eggs. Oh, that sounds so good right now.
No. It's high and wood smoked egg sounds good. Dewey Marbles. He watches the stream. He hangs out with us a lot. He's one of the PlayStation people. So we're still at 288, 238, 200. So the closer it is to this center section, the hotter it is. Huh? We could throw an egg in that bitch to see if it boil.
Dewey Marbles 13 said, no
My nephew's
Xbox now.
giving me all kinds of shit about it. Look, motherfucker. Boil water. Yeah, wow, motherfucker. I'm boiling sticks. Did you touch it, you dumb fuck? Don't do that. I've been doing that all fucking night. It's not a good plan. I love you too, bro. Have a good night. Oh?
See if
Okay.
hey, I put a box of foam.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, to clean it up or whatever. Yeah. Nice.
Putting a litter box.
Joey, I need my bread. Like, banana bread. Okay, is it? Okay, I'll go get it. Okay.
The litter box on top of it.
Okay. Well, they're keeping out here, so. And luckily the in and out's a good thing for them, so it seems like they prefer that, so.
I do think the main reason that they're shitting in there is because that area.
That one strip there that was hidden in the back. Yeah.
Yeah,
So get rid of that. Yeah. They're just no. Yeah. Yeah, and just
Dewey Marbles 13 said, TwitchCon HYPE.
Wintertime in there.
yeah. I know. And then just we make sure that their box is clean all the time. And that shit. Because they want the box. That's it. So. Okay.
Try to start.
Yeah. It's a lot of it's gonna be a lot of prep, so. But it'll be much better once it's all done. See how it's all nice and happy and light boiled up now. Wait, what did you do to your Xbox, dude? This is suspicious. Oh wow. Okay. So we're finally bringing it all down. So we're gonna I guess I should feed it little angry sticks. A bunch of little angry sticks. Let's see if I can get a couple of sticks around.
Dewey Marbles 13 said, you said I play on the PlayStation, and I said, no, I now play on the Xbox.
Oh no, that's right. You do Xbox. That's right. That's right. My headlamp's dying. Sad days. Okay. We'll just use. And I think we can conclude this burn test for tonight. I don't know how long we've been at this whole stream, but we've been at this for a little bit, so. And I mean, like I said, we're boiling water on it. The fact that we managed to boil the water on it, that alone was the big test that I was trying to get done. If we can do that, you can definitely make coffee on it. You can definitely make a bunch of other shit with it, so. I'm definitely about ready to go inside here in a few. Actually, if I had any sense, I should start the fire on the inside of the house right now. So it warms that up too. Fuck yes! Nick, you're the man.
Right?
Okay.
I want a cat so bad.
Dewey
I'm like,
Marbles 13 said,
go get
Go
Sniff.
I
fucking
think my
grab one.
eyelids
Go
are
get
trying
fucking
to tell
Sniff.
me to go to
That's what I
bed,
told him.
but I don't
He's
want
like,
to.
I can't. She's a real killer. And I was like, win-win.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's a cats have a hard life in
Either
the
way, I'm
country.
going with yo, Sniff. Baby.
Clever girl. Go on, sugar. Go on. Okay, hang on a minute. Now, Smuckles just wanted to come out and go on patrol, but it is not time for patrol. There are coyotes out there, my lady. They will eat your face right now. But you are gonna eat some, right? Okay, so yeah, just toss it in the whole thing in here when you're done or whatever. And better containers, but it's okay. There are worse things. Okay. You guys convinced me, okay? Do you need to go outside and go pee-pee real quick? I hear you. I definitely hear you. I do feel like mine is a little bit easier to clean, but I sort of designed it that way. It's, it's 5x5, so it's a nice big wide open area compared to the other one. Oh, that's the problem with this one, is that there's not that much space from the burn chamber to the back. It's maybe 6 inches, maybe. So there's just not even enough room on here to really. That's where I fucked this whole thing up for mine, is that it was way too. There's not enough space to put something on there to boil. Come on. These are clowns. Hey, 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 hey. That is not outside. Hey, psst, get over here. Go on. Just shut the fucking door. Assholes. They're all fucking assholes. Tiny, fuzzy assholes. Brother, I know we use the bathroom that fast. Well, shit, I don't believe that. Hey, 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 really? Really? Go to the room. Final boil water. I think that, like you said, I imagine it would functionally, but there's just it's too fucking small because I wasn't thinking about building it big enough to put on, an actual, like a real load to it. This one I did. Ironically, I think if it had a bigger feed chamber, that would maybe help it make a little bit more heat. But it's also 32 degrees outside. And it's, 62 degrees around the entire thing itself. So I'm wearing just a light hoodie. And it's literally fucking freezing temperature out here. So, I mean, maybe there's something to that. And I'm an absolute, sissy in the cold. I don't fucking, I bitch and cry and moan and all kind of shit. And so far, I'm just mostly impressed. So, actually, let me see if I can get that one piece back out. If I can
Dewey
just
Marbles 13
choke this
said,
fire out,
my too.
it would probably be better for the best.
Dewey Marbles 13 said, I'm glad you're stoked about that.
You don't need any more fire than absolutely necessary. As a matter of fact, if I can get you out of there. Nope, I need more wheat fire. So here's what we're going to do instead. Instead of let it slow burn, let's see if I can scoot this whole thing. So I can rock it all the way forward. I can drop the whole thing on top of itself and it'll burn immediately. Nope. Choke the throttle up on it. I guess I could just go ultra savage on it and just pour the water down it, but part of me feels like that's a terrible, terrible thing to do. Fuck it. So if you just put a bucket, a little bucket underneath the front of this, like a metal bucket, you could absolutely do that. And just let it snuff out just like that. All right. So, initial thoughts. As far as the overall
Dewey
design,
Marbles 13 said, Yum peanut butter.
as far as the overall design of how I went about it, I kind of think that oh, did I miss chat? What's up? Oh no. Okay. I think as far as overall design is concerned, I think possibly having a bigger feed tube on this, like either having like a 6x3 feed tube on the front of it, it's a little bit bigger, so I can put bigger chunks inside of it, would be better, and I would just center that better. I would lose a little space front to back with this, but that's okay. I think that this is big enough right now that I could comfortably put on like a pretty good sized pot if I wanted to. Obviously it's comfortable enough that I can put that small, saucepan on there, and I still have room on the front to put another, like a coffee cup or mug or, well, I mean, I could probably put the saucepan on the front of that fucker if I wanted to. It's not super convenient for, like, if I had to work that pan or whatever the case is, like, you could definitely do it, but it's not, I mean, you got this fucking thing in the way, so that's kind of a drag. I'm not a big fan of the galvanized material, although I really liked how it got like that reticulation detail that came out of it. I think that actually looked badass when it was all said and done. See, even like that burnt, what do you call it? That umber look. And I'll probably lose most of that when I hit it with the grinder tomorrow. But, it's barely going. It's almost done. I like it. I like the door. That's the one. That's pretty hot slurry, actually. So just let that sit there and cool off. The stand on it's kind of lame. It just doesn't look awesome on it, but it does the job well. The unit's extremely well balanced. That bottom piece
Dewey
that it's
Marbles
built on is
13
an
said,
I-beam. It's a
it's a
steel
good
I-beam.
heater.
And as far as a heater, it will be an absolutely spectacular heater. The boiling was actually an unintended side effect. Like I was just kind of curious. Like I did have it in thought when I was doing it, but it was not like what I primarily built that for. So to see that worked out makes me super, super happy. I am absolutely over the moon stoked about that. I'm pretty happy with the stove. I would say at least it's a solid 7.5. But realistically, if I had this on an inside installation and got comfortable with it, I would say it might even be like an 8 or a 9. It does everything perfect. The feed tube could be bigger, but like I said, if you're just trying to put little bits in there and just trying to get something done right away, trying to generate some heat right now, that will work definitely. And the fact that it's got a little bit of a bigger feed tube in the front, if you had to feed bigger sticks in the front, you could. But ideally, you want to drop them in on the top here. You feed a little bit through the front of it just to kind of feed it and kind of keep it going and pep it up. But you should always have the bigger stuff inside the main tube there, so it slowly burns like a candle. And that's what generates the heat along the whole thing. So a little bit of it is a little bit different purpose. You could even start it up, like if you were to clean the entire chamber out, fill a little bit of it with charcoal at the front of it and start a small fire in it with, a little fire in the front, or like little sparks, little pieces in the front, and then bigger pieces in the main tube once it gets that temperature. You get some kind of coals in there that'll do the work for you. You could probably get some serious work done. I mean, we got temperatures right now that we're up in the 500s. In some cases, up to 500 or better. Average, I would probably say, was about 375 or 400. And so we'll see. You see the cat. The cat's all watching, checking it all out. But yeah,
Dewey Marbles 13 said, have a good night, bro.
why is it staring at my face? Why are we so close to my face? That makes me uncomfortable. You can't be that close to me. That's weird. Overall, I'm pretty happy with the build. I think everything turned out really good. I'm pretty stoked. Like I said, in general, all fire jokes aside, I think it was, I think it turned out excellent. And so I'm gonna find some people I can get it to a nice new home, and imagine that they enjoy the shit out of it. And if no one else enjoys it, I'm gonna give it to my mom, because I know my mom will appreciate it. This is enough to entirely do, like, I would say 300 to 400 square foot room. Probably comfortably. I would probably say, because I do have enough, I could probably do 2 more, maybe 3 more. I just gotta, we'll see how it goes. You know what I mean, individually, but yeah, I am fucking stoked about it. Get my shit right. Dewey, I think you're heading out. Dewey, have a great rest of your night. I hope you have a good one. Hope you get some good rest. And now I know that if you come back in chat later on, I'm gonna yell at you and be like, dude, you're supposed to be resting. Get the fuck out of here. But alright, I'm gonna break this down and shut all this down. And I'll probably have to go live again in a minute. I don't know if you guys want me just to go. I guess we could put a bloop game on or something. In the meantime, I don't know if anyone's here to still do that. I'm definitely gonna have to be getting some canned Be Right Back music though, because it happens enough around here that having absurd canned music for that would be kind of on point. I'm not sure what that is. Okay. Well, we got the fire put out a lot quicker than I was expecting it to be, so that worked out. Let me go ahead. You. Good. Yeah. Go ahead and go here. Barry, I know you have to tell me off, but do you have to tell me off right now? I know. I'm coming inside. I'm getting it all going. I know. This one. Okay. Oh, fuck. That scared the shit out of me. Let's go 2 for 2 on broken phones tonight. Is that what we're doing? We're going for the record or what? It's absurdity. Okay. Let me go to... There should be enough of us that we can do marbles on stream. If everybody's into that. I'm into that. Give me time to get everything kind of broken down and situated. My brain is cold and I'm forgetting how to brain. Oh, fuck, it had to update. Well, that's absurd. And also makes a lot of sense, I guess. Sickle BRB.
StoneBurq said, ARA.
Shit, there's brand new stuff on fucking Fallout. That's true. Oh my god. Don't I hear you, buddy? Don't I hear you? Don't I hear you, mister? Boxing me out isn't gonna do nothing. Tough while I get everything brought in, okay? Just. You never tell why he gives me a hard time like that. Except for it's like, I want your food. I'm like, there is no food. Okay, let's get you and you. Hatchet. It's too funny. My brother's like, you can do a lot with that stove, man. I don't think you can eat up all those things. I'm like, dude, that's too much. Okay. Barry, I'm gonna need you to dial that back. Yes, sir. I love cats a lot. They're absolutely silly creatures. Especially when they start doing, like, thinking wild or whatever. They just, it's like they're not even thinking. Okay. So we have you here. So stuff. Here's the chargers. Let's get all of this gathered and go inside. Come on, cats, you can come inside, but I don't want you. Why are you trying to eat the cooking oil, weirdos? It's not even good cooking oil. Oh, yeah, it's way fucking colder now that I put the fire out. Holy shit. I don't think I realized how much heat that thing was actually putting out because I'm actually it's cold as fuck outside. It's unbelievable how well that was actually working. Okay. You. It's there. Okay. I know. Let me get you guys all settled. Okay. I get it. Let me see what you do with your bowl. What did you do with your bowl? Oh, now you want to wake up and damn marbles. Boogie, what did you do? Okay, now that's going. Boogie, what is your... Where's your ball? Oh, there it is. For you. It's for you, sweetie. All right. Almost done. Okay. Signed. All right, folks. I don't think anybody voted, so I'm not exactly sure anyone's participating back in chat. So this right here. And suppose we can call it a night since I'm gonna have to come back and have to do more first thing in the morning. I have to go live with that stuff. Let me see what we're up to now. I'm gonna try to make a taco. Fuck it. Okay. I can say definitely putting the college try in here. So trying to think what sounds good. as far as what we could do next, because I still have to do Armor Core PvP. Sounds really fun. I do need to spend some time wandering in Fallout, though, so maybe just a bit of meandering through that. Kind of sounds good. Maybe for a little bit at least. Yeah, I do my PC character and my, what do you call it? PS4 character.